No one pressed the button, but it always stopped for me. Seriously, not once. I've lived in this complex for 6 months now. The Vein. It's one of those high-rises that's really just glass, thin walls, and overpriced coffee. I'm on the 14th floor. The elevator? It's old. Like, pre-renovation old. It's got that flickering light that hums, just loud enough to give you a headache. But here's the thing. For the last 2 weeks, I haven't touched the panel. Not once. I walk in, the door slides shut, and before I can even reach out, the 14 light just pings. Soft, green, waiting for me. At first, I thought it was a glitch. Then I thought it was convenient. Now I'm sitting in my apartment with the lights off, staring at the front door, because I realized something tonight, something that shouldn't be possible. It started on a Tuesday. I was coming home late, bags under my eyes, coffee, breath, just dead to the world. I stepped into the lift. I was fumbling for my keys, leaning against the railing, waiting for that heavy thud of the doors. They closed. I looked up to hit my floor, and the 14 button was already lit. I froze, just for a second. I looked around, empty, just me and my reflection in the dirty brass. I figured, okay, maybe someone was just in here. Maybe the last person lived on my floor. It's a big building. It happens. Statistical probability, right? The next morning, 8 a.m., I walk in to go to work. I'm thinking about my schedule. I step inside. Ping. The L for lobby lights up. I hadn't even looked at the panel yet. My hand was still halfway to the buttons. I actually stopped mid-air. I stared at that little lit-up letter like it was a snake. I remember saying out loud, "Huh. Lucky. I'm an idiot. Lucky." By Friday, the luck turned into a game. I wanted to test it. I like patterns. I like data. So, I'd get in and I'd stand in the far corner, away from the sensors. I'd keep my hands in my pockets. I wouldn't even look at the floor numbers. Every single time, the doors would close. There'd be this tiny microscopic delay, and then click. 14. It wasn't just the floor, though. It was the timing. If I was in a rush, if I was power walking across the lobby, the doors would stay open just a few seconds longer, like it was holding its breath for me. If I was tired, it felt slower, smoother. One night, I came home. Well, I was a little drunk, celebrating. I staggered in, leaning on the wall. I didn't even care about the buttons. I just closed my eyes. The elevator didn't just go to 14. It stayed there. It didn't move for 10 minutes. The doors stayed open at my floor until I finally stumbled out into the hallway. As soon as my heel cleared the sensor, bam! The doors slammed shut, faster than they ever had before. That was the first time I felt it. That cold prickle on the back of my neck, like someone was standing right behind me, watching how I walked. Then came last night, the incident. It was 3 a.m. I couldn't sleep, needed some air, maybe a snack from the deli down the street. The hallway was silent, just that low-frequency buzz of the building. I hit the down button. The elevator was already there, waiting on my floor. The door slid open, and the car was pitch black. The light had finally burnt out. I hesitated. I mean, who wouldn't? It was like looking into a throat. But I'm tired. I'm annoyed. I step in. Lobby, I mutter. Habit, I guess. The doors close. And then, nothing. We don't move. I'm standing in total darkness. I can't see my own hand. I reach out, feeling for the panel, but my fingers hit something soft. Not metal, not plastic. It felt like leather? No, like cold, damp skin. I jerked my hand back. I hit the wall. My heart was thumping against my ribs so hard I thought it would break a bone. "Who's there?" I yelled. Silence. Then the floor button lit up. But it wasn't the lobby, and it wasn't 14. It was the basement. The B started glowing this deep, sickly red. I didn't press it. I didn't want to go there. The basement is just storage and boilers and things people forget. The elevator started to drop, fast, faster than it should. My stomach did that sickening swoop. 12, 9, 5. I'm screaming now. I'm pounding on the doors. Stop! Open the doors! The elevator stops. Dead. The red light on the B button starts pulsing. Thump, 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 thump. It was synchronized with my heart. I stopped breathing. I stood perfectly still. And then a sound came through the intercom speaker. It wasn't words. It was a sound. Like someone trying to remember how to breathe. Then the 14 button lit up. The elevator shot back up. It didn't stop at the lobby. It went straight home. The doors opened. I ran. I didn't look back. I locked my door, threw the deadbolt, and pushed my dresser in front of it. I spent the last 4 hours thinking, looking at my phone, looking at the clock. I thought someone was messing with me, some sick prank, or a ghost. But it's not a ghost. I looked at the 14 button on my floor's panel through the peephole. I saw it move. There was no one in the hall, nor the button depressed itself. The elevator is back. It's sitting right outside my door. Right now, I can hear the cable straining. Creak, creak. It's not waiting for a passenger. It's waiting for me. I realized why it knew my floor, why it knew when I was tired, why it knew when I was drunk. It wasn't following me. It was learning.